whatever that is. Hello, my name is Aaron and welcome to Board Games, Bricks, and Hobbies. This is an Ikea shelf. I use it to store my board games and a handful of Lego sets. And this is an Ikea Lego set? I mean, the collaboration kind of makes sense if you think about it, but is this any good? Let's go to the table and check it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the box real quick first. So obviously this is a collaboration between Lego and Ikea, and it's produced by Lego and distributed by Ikea. It comes with 2 minifigures and a couple specialized parts, and then a handful of standard bricks. So there is that. It's got your stylized kind of Ikea look to it. It's whatever that is. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and open it up. Now, as I've said before, I have actually started separating my build videos from my review videos, but in this case, since it's kind of a creator style set, I don't really see a reason to do that since it's mostly just going to be random parts anyway. Alright, so looks like we do just get a bunch of parts, and we don't actually get any sort of... Oh, we do get instructions. So maybe this will have a few ideas on it. Okay, so you've got some suggestions for use with the containers. The containers don't really interest me. Only the tops are compatible with Lego, so it's not like the bottom can be put on top of a base plate and have it connect. They don't really seem super useful. I honestly don't get the point of them, but anyway. And so here are some inspiration. Nothing too complex here. Let's just see what we got. So we got a handful of larger pieces, some normal bricks in some very basic colors here. A brick separator, because you can never have too many of those. I'm kidding. If you collect Lego at all, you probably have way too many of these. Got a transparent window. It's not all that scratched, surprisingly. So that's good. Smaller window. This would make for a good fish tank using the stickers from the extra pack that I reviewed the other month. Some plates and a door. You get just a standard door here. So that's a pretty useful piece right there. And some more window frames, columns, plates. This looks like to be the largest plate in the set, a 2x8. So there's that. Looks like this bag has our minifigures. I do appreciate that these have the classic smiley. I feel like it's a very Ikea, very Lego thing to just minimalize the look of everything. So you have these. Obviously you can mix and match them however you'd like. Let's see, where do we have our headgear in here? Let's find our headgear. So we've got some longer blonde hair, a top hat, and looks like the last headgear is in here. Yeah. So I appreciate the variety in headgears, and since these minifigures just have neutral expressions, they can represent anyone. So I think that's cool. They obviously don't have any prints or anything, so just pretty basic as far as that's concerned. Let's take a look at some of the rest of the parts here. It's like we've got some slopes. You can make a classic, you know, house shape out of this. Like so. A few basic bricks, a few in lime, so that's a fun color. And the dark blue is also a fun color. So there's that. Some dark blue and lime. A lot better than the colors that we got for these basic bricks over here. And then we've got some window pieces. These can just go in right here. Open up like so. Get two of those. Those are kind of cool, kind of a different style. I have a lot of the ones that just open outwards or don't open at all. We get some orange. Orange isn't super useful, at least from what I do. There's that. You get the umbrella or just a dish piece. Oh, you get another hat. So you get 4 pieces of headgear, a chef's hat and a top hat. You can make the umbrella as they showed on the front of the box, and to make a little table here. We've got some more. I'm disappointed that they still don't have the paper bags they've been talking about. I've been waiting, Lego. Where are my paper bags? All right. So we've got some small round pieces over here. But yeah, other than that, it's fairly basic bricks. A 1 snot brick. So there's that. Another clear piece. A few of those. This is all pretty basic stuff here. Let's take a look at the specialized stuff. So we get another dish. Oh, I lied. There's another piece of headgear. I'm sure these were all in the box, but yeah, so more headgear. We have a hot dog and a hot dog bun, or a veggie dog if you prefer. Some of these green vegetation pieces. So these actually have a bar-sized hole in them. These are new to me. I don't actually have any of these yet. So that's kind of fun. Banana, spare hot dog, just some basic green clippings, and these flower pieces, which you can use like that or in anywhere there's a bar-sized hole. And another frying pan and your classic coffee cup or mug. So there's that. Really not a whole lot going on here. I paid about 20 United States dollars for this. So that's $20 for 201 parts. So the price per part ratio is pretty standard, but price for what you get, honestly, is, I think, subpar. So unless you're an avid Ikea enthusiast, or you just really want some of these specific pieces, like these minifigures, which are generic but still kind of fun. So unless you want something specific about that, I would say this is probably a pass. If you're just a normal fan of Lego, you probably have most of these pieces already, and it's not really worth it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope to see you again in another one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.